In the early stages of BPD, you typically have one favorite person. You anchor your entire personality in who they are, so without them, it feels like you cease to exist. You learn to start making many favorite people and spreading your need for attention out across a wide scale of friends. The problem is we cannot mirror all of these different people, and eventually we're always going to fall back to that one favorite person. The irony is the more we trust that favorite person, the more sure we are that they've betrayed us. The other person could have just raised an eyebrow or expressed interest in another person, or maybe they mocked you for just a second. And just like that, the relationship is over. We'll never allow you to see how much you hurt us, and we will try very hard not to see how much we hurt you. We'd rather kill the parts of ourselves that loved you and start over as a totally new person. By mirroring the person we're attached to, we inadvertently create the personality we think they're looking for. But if that personality isn't enough, we attack. All borderlines want the same thing. They don't want a favorite person. They want a forever person. To me, the saddest thing about BPD is having a personality that says you don't want love when it's all you've ever wanted. But the reality is, making a favorite person isn't okay. It isn't fair to you, and it isn't fair to them. Because the day is inevitably coming where no favorite person is available. And not because they need a break from you or because they don't want you, but because they have families and work and lives. And it's not fair to the people who took a chance loving you, that every time they weren't available to answer your call, that you collapsed or you burned the bridge or you said terrible things that you'll never forget. And you'll never forgive. This over-involvement, followed by under-involvement, has split your reality into angels and demons. No one is entirely good or entirely bad. You have to learn to pull yourself out of the swamp and stop expecting your favorite people to drop everything they're doing to pull you out of a split. What an exhausting expectation to put on someone that loves you. At the end of the day, if you want a stable relationship, you're going to have to face the two gates that live inside you: the secondary state and the primary state. Your secondary state is unforgiving. It will tolerate no fear, no insecurity, no second guessing. Your secondary state seeks to kill that which it detects a weakness in you. Many versions of you have died here. This is the cost of passage, that some part of you is always left behind. But for the chance to go home, all of you has to be ready. Ready to face who you used to be. You don't get to choose which parts of you get left behind. You already made that choice. You just don't remember doing it.
Don't start to doubt yourself. Be confident.
But you must be determined to pass. There's no going home without sacrifice.
Run the trail! Run! Run the trail!
And passing through the primary state, well, that can be even harder.
Not to be afraid. We will not harm you. We have been waiting for you a long time.
Your primary state knows no end of forgiveness.
Yes, we are.
It gives the same advice against the nothing.
Yes, we do.
And that advice is always the same.
The Empress needs a new name.
The split.
A new name?
Your primary gate is the entranceway to the secondary state.
If you want to save our world, you must hurry. We don't know how much longer we can withstand the
She's always going to be willing to take this damage if it means that you cross safely. The moment our mind touches the idea we might never see or hear from you again, that's it. That's the split.
Yasha, get away.
Self-preservation is our strongest instinct, next to the instinct to protect our children. Emotions can damage the brain.
She has to be under someone's
Heartbreak
spell.
can threaten cognitive functionality.
It has to be Manomaru.
Inuyasha, please get away from me!
Snap out of it, Kagome!
The brain is literally identifying a threat it believes will harm the self. For the favorite person, we went from horrified that we would lose them to convinced we're better off without them.
Inuyasha!
The witness doesn't know they're talking to a completely different person.
Damn, what am I gonna
The
do?
reality is there's no hope for a split until you have awareness on both sides.
How dare he do this to
And
Kagome?
this is why learning to resist the secondary state is so vital for a person with borderline personality disorder. It's important to remember that once a split starts, we have very little control. Our secondary state may show a higher attention span, an ability to concentrate, lethal precision, and intelligence and forethought that the primary state is simply not capable of. The secondary state is imperious, impassive,
This is just like
arrogant,
last time, huh,
and
Kikyo?
psychotic.
No, wait. She's not Kikyo.
But it
It's
isn't who
Kagome.
we are.
Inuyasha, please! Get away from me!
This
Do
is
it.
temporary psychosis.
Finish off Inuyasha.
We don't want to do it.
Die, Inuyasha.
Resistance is agonizing.
Inuyasha, get away, please!
Learning to communicate
I
our
have no
limitations
control over my body.
isn't easy.
I can't stop. Run before it's too late. Before I...
That's enough. I don't want to hear it. I'm sick of you and everyone else telling me to run. I'm not running. Not without you. I won't leave you behind.
That's it. That's what it takes to break the split. The belief that somebody will love you through this, that someone will love you in spite of this, that someone can forgive you for this. Just being able to communicate that you're not in control.
Those moths are back.
But ultimately, the only way I've ever found out of a split is to break my own heart.
Inuyasha! No! No! No!
Kagome.
This is what I mean when I say something is always left behind.
Inuyasha! Inuyasha!
After prolonged trauma with no relief, the brain changes the way it functions on many fundamental levels.
Inuyasha! Inuyasha! Inuyasha, save
Even
me!
after you take back control, your secondary state will torture you.
I'm so sorry.
Ironic, isn't it?
Kikyo.
The same situation.
She will convince you that she did everything she did to keep you safe and to keep the people you both love safe. She will convince you that staying with them, rebuilding the bridge, will hurt you both.
Go home. Back to your own era where you belong.
Give
You
me
and
back
Inuyasha live in
control.
different times. Go home!
Her only job is to make sure you don't try to rebuild the bridge she just burned. And she's very, very convincing.
You must never be with Inuyasha again. Nor I. For I am one of the dead, and as such, I too don't belong here.
The worst one is coming up. Next is the magic mirror gate. Our trio has to face his true self.
So what? That won't be too hard for him.
Ah, that's what everyone thinks. But kind people find that they are cruel. Brave men discover that they are really cowards. Confronted with their true selves, most men run away screaming.
This is the most essential part of BPD. You have to recognize what you are doing to other people. You have to see yourself for who you are and not the daydream you created about who you are. You have to accept that you aren't all these things you've told yourself all your life. If you have all these instances where you weren't that person, then you're not.
Don't be afraid of who you are.
Fight the Empire! We have a responsibility to try and prevent a split from happening, while understanding simultaneously that once that split happens, we have very little control. Then that means our only control is in prevention. The day after a split is usually spent taking inventory of how much we've
Why
lost.
is it so dark? In the beginning, it is always dark. What is that? One grain of sand. It is all that remains of my vast empire. Then everything's been in vain. No, it hasn't. Fantasia can arise in you. In your dreams and wishes, Bastion. are you going to wish for? I don't know. And there will be no plantation anymore. How many wishes do I get? As many as you want. And the more wishes you make, the more magnificent Fantasia will become. Really? Try it. My first wish is... I want some more.
Of course.